They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I got all this potential that's deep inside of me, but they hate when you're successful cause they try to be. They sit there being judgmental because you're trying things, and they just want you to settle and do the right thing. So get a good job, don't slack off. Wake up every morning, make a good impression on your boss. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do, and when you're making money, make sure you don't spend it too soon. Fuck that, I'll do what I wanna do. I got a different path from everyone, and that includes you. Who are you to tell me how to live life? In these times it feels like nobody's right, yeah. So I'ma figure out what else we succeed, and then invest all of my time into that and proceed. I need whatever the hell could make me happy, and I don't think you have a clue what could that be. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I think this life could be special if I get rid of the devils. They think that I am a rebel, I think they want me to settle. There's nobody on my level. They think that work is too stressful, I think that work is essential. The grind is all in your mental, and I don't think you understand what I'll go through just to be in control of my life soon. All the negativity, man, I'm immune. I don't really need a mask with all I've been through. I've been making changes for the ages. 5-10 year plans are contagious. I attack that shit, I'm tenacious. And if you ain't, get the fuck out of my way then. Got one life, I won't regret it. I will fight until I get it. I'll look back one day from heaven and say, damn, I learned some lessons. And say, damn, I had no questions. I had fun in every second, and the journey was a blessing, yeah. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me
What's up, buddy? Do I got it muted or is he just quiet? Must have my other toys. All right. Can you hear me or what's going on? I don't hear nothing on your side.
There, can you hear me now, Melton?
Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay. Well, I wasn't sure if that was like a me thing or. Well,
No. Wrong microphone.
I'm a trifle. I'm what's called an idiot.
Come on, no, you're not.
Man. Oh, man. Oh, do you guys do Thanksgiving up in Canada or is that like an American thing?
We actually do. Ours is end of October, actually. We already had Thanksgiving.
Sometimes, you know, I guess you've just known me throughout my expression, but oh man, the crazy. So today it's my birthday's eve. I'm about to be 44 at the stroke of midnight.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah, I got a big party with myself.
Uh-huh.
But you know, the craziest thing though that had happened today is like a half decade ago, I was dating this girl. It didn't go well. She attacked me. She ended up being like a schizophrenic lunatic, and then I got arrested. I mean, I was found not guilty, but I had spent a week in jail, which I didn't like. And then she jacked up all my credit cards and stuff. This is like 5 years ago. And this morning, her ex-husband sent me a message, and I guess she got arrested, and she racked up like 5 counts, like 2 counts of like child endangerment, like having a crack pipe, and I got 2 pending. And because you know, my mom and dad are dead. I really didn't expect any birthday gifts, and I was like, "Wow, thank you, God. That's the best thing I'd ever get right before my birthday." And it's like, you know, I generally am a forgiving guy. That some people just burn into the
Yeah, exactly.
Especially like getting high on crack. Well, I don't know if it's crack. Any super drug I call crack. But yeah, with her kids. I noticed that about that broad when she's living at my house. She spent more time like beating up my little dog than trying to train her kids to do nothing. It's like, she's one of those people that's like, well, I had a kid, therefore I am the specialist on teaching kids. And it's like, why would I think this? It's like, for example, if I had no legs and I was in a wheelchair, it doesn't mean I wouldn't have an opinion on basketball players just because my legs didn't work. You know, I mean, I'm blind.
Right.
But other than that, yeah, I mean, I think I'm in your job probably December. It's a good time. The will of the people is usually good spirits.
That's good.
Because yeah, I'm kind of getting my stuff in order. I'm still trying to figure out this live stream thing. You know, I do find when you do this, I like this camera because I like this panel right. One, I'm vain, little vain, like to hang up and talk to people. But I find when you do the vertical ones, it must shift it to a whole different viewer catalog because it seems like different random people will just show into it. I think the algorithm show that off.
Yeah, I noticed that on my live. I just did.
Yeah, because I did a live of just me drawing with the vertical camera, and it was suddenly there was like all kind of, you know, because usually you got an idea of subscribers you met through these panels. But when I did that, I was like, who are all these people? Why is it the vertical camera? The other room's just shooting off to everyone and their mom. But then when I try to set up my lights and I do something like this, a little bit more constructive, it doesn't tell no one. Basically just dancing in a room by myself, which is fine.
Yeah,
your old buddy.
Yep. Very.
Like,
trying to be quiet. What was what?
Your old partner. What was her name again?
Oh, well, we still are partners. Annie.
Amy. There you go. I remember. I'm sorry. I drink a lot. I'm using it as an excuse.
Yeah. By the way, I actually am doing dishes.
Yeah, you know what's funny? I should go upstairs to do my dishes. My dishes have been sitting there for like months. I think sometimes I think at one point I think I was growing an algae species before I was like, apparently soaking it for a year or two is not the way you soak dishes.
You know, it would be funny if we have MacGyver on tonight.
I've seen him in these parts. I haven't seen him a lot too much. I started rejoining back. I do that. I get crazy one night and then I trip off and then I return. Less is more is probably the better way to do things.
Yeah.
If you ever did it, it's funny. Yeah, if you're doing dishes when you got, because you still got mom and dad and stuff, right?
Still got what?
So you still got a mom and dad and stuff, right?
I have my mom, that's it.
Oh, well, it's still better than me. Yeah, when you got people that are around, it's easier to get the motivation to do something. It's like, what's that called? Caring. Caring can do a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not gonna lie, there's some times where I look at my dish pile and I think, let's go to the thrift store and buy new dishes. Let's just throw them all out. I'm not getting married anytime soon, so some of these dishes are just because actually I moved a bunch of my slow cookers into my attic because I was like, I'm never gonna use these. But I held out just a little inch, you know. You never know. There could be one moment where the accent of an angel girl character appears and somehow can kick off all my curmudgeon-y.
Oh, we got 2 people watching, that's good.
Yeah, I'm looking. I guess I should, if my social panels were better, I'd be able to share it, but I don't think it would do anything because I don't have any fans, man. I'm sorry. Just a sad thing.
Get over there.
Right, yeah, but right corner. Oh,
Yeah.
oh man, not to ruin your eyes there. You gotta go to the Giant show. I ain't got that guy's doing something at 10. I don't know, pop up over there. I try to avoid that where I smell my sarcasm will take advantage of me. Sometimes you have these panel shows where there's some people where it's like I guess they don't have much to say, so they end up just sort of bumbling around talking about like. I mean, like there's one guy, I swear, he spends 45 minutes talking about porn body people. Where I'm like, when he's on a panel, I just tune out. I'm like, no, I can't listen to this. It's like Dr. WWE character.
Yep.
You know, that's because an old man, you know, flashing my wings was pretty funny in my 20s. Once you're old, you're just like, all right, I've seen that before. Oh man, I'm already looking for. I wish I could just jump through time. I'm all ready for summer 2025.
Yeah, me too.
But actually, I'll tell you what. Actually, someone was talking on your walk about being cold outside. I mean, considering it's late November, pretty awesome on the late November scale where I'm at. In fact, one of my sunflowers still has flowers. That's other than that, I've still been I know they say don't feed the wild cats, but I've been feeding the wild cats. So now I got a team of, what is it? I got 2 girl cats to hang out, an orange, and then 2 dude cats, but they're all like one cat family.
Okay, I'm gonna move this over.
Oh, good. I just got this message. I don't know if well, no one's really watching, but yeah, I asked Arky if she was going live tonight, and she replied she's in the hospital.
Huh.
Yeah. I don't know if you see it, but yeah. Well, that's sad. Hopefully she's all right.
Yeah, hopefully.
Right, considering my horrible treatment of myself, I haven't really spent too much time in hospital. You should do stop. Yeah, that's like a early 2000s, is it? People used to bang on garbage. It was kind of a Blue Man Group. Oh, poor lady. She's always a nice lady. Says anyone's in the hospital. Got anything? No. Well, that's what I can do. Hold on. It's starting all over.
Better than these assholes.
Gotta be careful what you play on YouTube, bud.
I was playing my own videos on my own channel.
That doesn't matter. My channel can get struck.
Really, I didn't get struck, and it's official, because usually it blocks me when I do that stuff. I'm learning these rules. Yelled at me the whole time I was playing. I guess I was playing Gremlins 2 behind me, and I guess it was too large, and she got pinged. That one I understand because that's an official movie. But me scribbling on, especially in a world where people do watch videos where they steal someone else's, because at least I took the half-assed time to rotoscope over these people and make my own thing. Nowadays, you could just be like, "Hey, I'm watching the Daily Wire, and I'm just gonna do commentary over someone else's shit." That's a big thing.
Oh, I know.
Reaction videos. I think I had one, and I guess it did all right, but I deleted it because I thought it was stupid. But people do that, though, because I guess I feel like it's unnatural. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm like, hey, this is my reaction, then I innately am going to act or overact, so it's not like a real reaction. And if you're a bad actor, most people are bad actors, it's not as entertaining. You know what I mean? There's a fine line between this actually pissed me off and I'm just cosmetically being angry for entertainment.
Yep.
It's like the movie reviewers, like there's people who genuinely hate a movie, and then you got movie reviewers who just hate every movie, and then by like the third or fourth video, you're just like, well, why are you watching these movies? Like, I don't even know if I like your review as much as I'm thinking you're slow now. You keep going to movies you hate. What is wrong with you as a person?
Yep, exactly.
Because, for example, I usually watch a lot of pop shows. I mean, I don't actually go to the films anymore, but, you know, I like to keep up on what the world's watching. Like, someone's hating on Gladiator 2, and I don't know if you've seen the first Gladiator, but the main character dies in the first one. So you obviously know that this one is its own film, really, even if the title says it's part 2. It's obviously about some new characters. So the real 2 they show you was TOO, as in 2 as in also. But whatever. We're hearing these people watch this film and then hate it because it's not like the first one. But then considering how many bad films there are, I'm thinking, I'm like, it's not as bad as you're saying. You're comparing it to the first one. You're just like, I see it as like a sequel, which is always slightly less usually. And then also considering all the other cartoon things, you know, that's like, see, another thing, I guess they're coming out with, what is it? Oh, there's going to be a Mufasa movie coming out soon, right? Which I guess is, quote, live action, which I wish they'd stop saying live action because it's clearly CGI thing, which is fine. There's CGI, but you know what I mean? It's still not real. It's not live action, so you really shouldn't say live action, you know, lion, because it's not. It's a complex cartoon, which is fine. But just say what it is. You know, it's weird,
Exactly.
and I'm already annoyed with, so I guess they're making a Snow White, Disney is. I mean, I guess it's like 2 years down the road, but because the Daily Wire, this is a company, so it's a conservative company, and they have a Snow White in route on their show. So all the conservatives are hating this lady pretty much just to get in the pants of Ben Shapiro, who has this movie plotted out. So they all of them, like every single one of them, is just hating this like long before the film is out. And I'm like, what are you guys doing? But it does look bad. I agree with them because all the dwarfs are like weird cartoons, and it's not like dwarfs aren't real. You know what I mean? I feel like CGI alien, okay. CGI wolf, okay. You know, wolves. You don't want people getting killed or work with animals on film can be hard. But
Yeah.
CGI dwarf, like they just look weird because those are humans. It's not. Oh, I'm on the big screen. I think I'm cute. I know I'm sexy. I'm not your boy. I'm just a sexy boy. Sexy boy. I'm glad we have no audience. I'm more lively when I know it's just me and my friend Ian from Canada. I mean, you're probably like, don't make fun of my ratings. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay, Melton. It's all good, Melton.
Oh man, this is like a bad. Mine says 0. It's not even counting me as a person. I'm a ghost.
I guess.
Ghost. You know, actually, because it's 2024. Do you ever wonder, like, why is it there isn't ever like ghosts in like I don't know, like a 90s ghost by now? Like they're all from the 1800s, but you'd think, come on, a lot of people have died since then.
Exactly, right?
And I wouldn't mind running into a ghost, you know, because like, or a demon even, because this is the way I've rationalized this. If a ghost or a demon appears to me, no matter how scary they are, their existence would just help me believe that there's an afterlife, which would quell any fear I have, because the most scariest thing a person can think about is dying in non-existence. So if any of these terrors appeared, it would be like, you evil demon who's trying to knock my arm off and smashing my windows. Now that I know that there's heaven, you go ahead and smash my windows, evil demon. I'm okay now.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you want to talk about? What's going on in your life, Ian? I'm a very boring man.
No, you're not, bud.
I'm envious of your pooch. My little dogs are basically cats. Minus the quality of them cleaning themselves.
I did not expect to get 7 people. I didn't expect to pop up randomly and get like 10 people watching that live.
Right. Oh, no, it wasn't bad. Well, I knew you said you were going to pop up live like later when you're doing your walk with your little spelunking hat. So I was like, I'll pop up. He pops up, you know, fuck. Yeah, I was like, fuck it, I'll show up. I mean, I don't know if I got a lot of dialogue, but, you know, hey, man, the guy's trying still. He's doing his thing, and it's better than what I'm doing. I'm not doing much for myself, so at least I could do a little bit with my presence as a meat shell on Earth to help a buddy out.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you know, especially if you try doing animation cartoons, sometimes it's not only is it hard to do something to maintain the joke so that you think it's fun, you know what I mean? Because by the time you film it, and you do these things, it goes from like excitement to fun to that's funny to like, you know, you're just like, now I'm bored, I lost interest.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, I guess my main, which is nice, you know, like this little thing. I'm like, I should do what this guy's doing and others, where I'm like, just set an hour in my mind of just like a live stream, just do a live stream, invite a buddy or something, just something basic, and then evolve just to get in the habit.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, if I were you, I would look into StreamYard.
yeah, I was looking into that because you know, but I had some jerry rigs where I wouldn't have to use it right away. But yeah, I do kind of want to do that a little bit because it's like I can see some stuff, you know.
Yep.
Like, actually, I'm shocked. I in my mind, I actually thought in October I was going to buy a whole bunch of costumes and shit because I used to do that a lot when I was more enthusiastic than I did. But somewhere all October, it was like for a guy who popped up in wigs and costumes throughout the year, October hit, and then I just went to just normal me, like I was protesting October. I was spiked.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was like, Book. It'd be like if I was a goth kid and I wore black and dressed like a vampire all season long, but then come October, I would like wear all white, put my little cross on and stuff, comb my hair, part my hair at the side.
Yep. Well, okay, now we got 2 people apparently watching.
Now
That's
we're
good.
moving up. Hit like and subscribe. Me and him are trying very hard, even though really it's just us talking, but we are trying to entertain all 2 of you.
That's all right. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people live right now anyway, so I don't expect many people.
Right. Well, actually, I've recollected some people. I know one guy's going on at 10, but then sometimes he has a long intro, and sometimes I try to, sometimes I stay there. Sometimes there's people where I'm just like, oh, I'm just gonna come off as a jerks, and it's not like I mean to come off as a jerk. Sometimes people be on these panel shows, like, and I know I say some crazy stuff, and they say things, and you don't mean to insult them, like you're trying to give them like suggestions, because you hear them out as a genuine person, and you kind of see the pattern of mistakes these people have made in their lives. I mean, and I know this because they're telling me in the audience, like, oh man, and this guy. And sometimes it's like, lady, if you date like 3 people in a row and they're all scumbags, that might be an internal issue. You know what I mean? There comes a limitation of how many scumbags have you ran into, and do you need to work on yourself? I mean, when you point to the world and it looks like everyone's
I'll be right back.
All right. Oh, well, I tried playing my own videos and he muted me, so I guess we're just gonna have to tolerate. Well, there's only 2 people here, right? Or well, they probably left already. Right, I'm back in the comments section. All right, welcome. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, I'll be back in 5 minutes.
Wait, hold on. Is the tub full? Right. Well, there's no. I feel like it's wasting whole thing. Oh, that's why I have a white background. All right. Well, yeah, I'm not the good kid. Well, I'm pretty sure it won't book. It won't affect him if muted in something I can do by myself. Do you have anything? Right. Hey. The sooner one of the 3 of you, well, I guess 2 of you, because one's me, type something, I'd have some material to work with. But Hmm. Right. Well, you know what? Frick it. Well, making it. I'm pouring another cup. I like the idea of making booze. They're smashed potatoes and shit. Oh, son of a fuck. Right. La da 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 da. There's no earthly way of knowing which direction we are going. We certainly aren't showing any sign. Oh, it's so great. Right. So they gross. It's like White Russian, just put in separately. All right. Well, I'm already bored. All right. Oh, let's scribble. Oh, there we go. All right. Oh, hold on. So sit down. Ah, there we go. All right. Well, I'm just seeing how well it works. That's what I'm doing right now. I'll go from there. All right. There's the issue. Right. Yeah. Noise there. Oh, that's right. We do got red. No, I'm just not talking too much. Ian went to use the bathroom, and then it was just me and him. And then I just was like, went to my drawing table, and I thought I'd just start scribbling, see, like there's only so much staring at my ugly face the humans in the world would even want to see. Right now, well, I got one person watching. Yeah. What kind of picture would you like me to draw? Or did you want to see my ugly face and I could just put on costumes and monologue?
Alright, everybody, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to go. Cheers and take care. And you're welcome.
They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I got all this potential that's deep inside of me, but they hate when you're successful cause they try to be. They sit there being judgmental because you're trying things, and they just want you to settle and do the right thing. So get a good job, don't slack off. Wake up every morning, make a good impression on your boss. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do, and when you're making money, make sure you don't spend it too soon. Fuck that, I'll do what I wanna do. I got a different path from everyone, and that includes you. Who are you to tell me how to live life? In these times it feels like nobody is right, yeah. So I'ma figure out what else we succeed, and then invest all of my time into that and proceed. I need whatever the hell could make me happy, and I don't think you have a clue what could that be. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I think this life could be special if I get rid of the devils. They think that I am a rebel, I think they want me to settle. There's nobody on my level, they think that work is too stressful. I think that work is essential, the grind is all in your mental. And I don't think you understand what I'll go through just to be in control of my life soon. All the negativity, man, I'm immune. I don't really need a mask with all I've been through. I've been making changes for the ages. 5-10 year plans are contagious. I attack that shit, I'm tenacious. And if you ain't, get the fuck out of my way then. Got one life, I won't regret it. I will fight until I get it. I'll look back one day from heaven and say, damn, I learned some lessons. And say, damn, I have no questions. I had fun in every second, and the journey was a blessing, yeah. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me